Hi, I'm Abby at Two Wheel Centre, and today we're going to take a look at the new HJC FG17 helmet. This is a middle of the range helmet in the HJC range. It's a designated sports track riding helmet. The outer shell of the FG17 is an advanced composite construction. This is aramid fibres. It produces a really lightweight but also really strong helmet. To give you a comparison, the top of the range HJC RapidFire 10 Plus is just 90 grams lighter in the same size. So bearing in mind that this is a different helmet with different features, that's actually quite remarkable. To walk you through each of the features, first of all we'll look at the ventilation. HJC are one of the few manufacturers that make use of a wind tunnel in the designs of their helmet. So this really comes across with the ventilation system in the FG17. To the front of the helmet there are 3 intake vents, 2 to the brow, operated by this really easy to operate button, and to the front there is also a chin vent. To the rear of the helmet there are exhaust vents built into the spoiler and just below the spoiler on the back of the helmet. This serves 2 purposes, the spoiler. First of all, to create a vacuum to pull warm air out of the helmet, and also secondly to increase stability as the rider is going at speeds. The visor on the FG17 is also quite impressive. It's operated at the front by a simple locking mechanism, which is just a push of a button, but it's secured by HJC's own RapidFire release system, which is so easy to operate. It's just a pull of a lever and the visor is off. Now this is an optically correct 2D visor, and supplied with it is a Pinlock Anti-Fog Max Vision insert. Before I talk about the Pinlock insert, I will just say very light-heartedly, make sure you take the plastic film off of the Pinlock, otherwise you will be riding with not very clear vision and yellow tint. So make sure that that film comes off of that Pinlock. The visor itself does have a seat for the Pinlock to sit in as well. This ensures maximum aperture across the visor, but also a full and complete seal. So that's a really good feature of the HJC FG17. Also worth mentioning is the road legal tinted visor, which is supplied with this helmet as well. So bearing in mind at this price point, that's quite incredible. You get the helmet, an optically correct clear visor, a road legal tinted visor and a Pinlock Max Vision insert. So that's a really, really good deal. When it comes to fitting the visor back on the helmet, again it's just a simple line up, pop into place on both sides, and your visor is back on the helmet. The inner liners of the FG17 are also worth a look. They're fully removable, meaning that you can keep the helmet hygienic for longer. So with the first part of the liners we have the chin curtain, which is fully removable. This prevents fast flowing air going into the helmet, which can create problems, for instance, if you wear contact lenses with too much air fast flowing around the helmet. The cheek pads are also fully removable. Simply take them out of the helmet, you undo the little press studs inside the helmet, pull the cheek pad out. It looks brutal, it's not. Same again this side. Pull out the helmet, there we go. Now we have, with these cheek pads, a 3D design. This is to allow for a really comfortable fit straight out of the box, so that's a really nice feature. Again, we have a fully removable skull cap as well, which pulls out of the helmet like so. This has got minimal seams for optimum comfort. Now the fabric used on the skull cap and the cheek pads are it's called Silver Cool, and that's a micro wicking antibacterial fibre. Now these can be washed. I'd recommend that you hand wash them and allow them to dry naturally. But again, that's a really nice feature for increasing the shelf life of your helmet, just making sure that it stays more hygienic for longer. Within the helmet, you'll notice the EPS liner. This is a multi-density EPS liner that allows for different levels of impact absorption around the main parts of the helmet where impacts might occur. You'll also notice that there are channels in the EPS liner with vent holes as well, so that cold air that comes in through the front of the helmet goes directly to your head, close to your head, and then gets pulled out the back of the helmet. So that's a really nice feature, those integrated channels and the multi-density EPS liner. The chin strap on the helmet is a double D-ring chin strap. This is a really probably the most popular fastening system on a helmet. Really easy to operate, and it's got this pull tab here for easy release of the chin strap when you want to take the helmet off. The helmet is EC 2205 approved, and also ACU approved for use on our domestic racetracks. So overall, the FG17 is a really great addition to the HJC range. At this price point, you've got a great outer construction shell, integrated ventilation system with that wind tunnel technology, clear visor, road legal tinted visor, Pinlock anti-fog Max Vision visor insert as well. That's a lot for your money. The FG17 is available now. You can buy it online from ourselves at www.twowheel.co.uk, or if you have any queries you can always give us a call as well on 01623 627 600.